Scarecrow. He's given us the keys to the whole city.
Tell your men they can resume their patrol. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell?
Hold your fire! It's Batman! What is that? You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good. Another cell. You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
The reality of the situation is this. We no longer have control of this city. Nobody's coming to help us.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her?
Now, you all had your chance to evacuate.
You can't lock me in here like some human.
That each and every one of you...
You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
The lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times. A 6-man element patrolling the perimeter. We keep this building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. Now, those punks out there think they own this city. And as things stand, right. We're outnumbered, outgunned.
Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
We have outlying patrol.
Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures? So primitive compared to plant consciousness.
Choppers patrolling the skies.
You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
Scarecrow. A priority.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her?
Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1. We're here to save lives. And it starts
Do not attempt to approach the rioters, you hear me? You're gonna get yourself killed.
with a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times and a 6-man
This elevator's locked down, Batman. Only way in or out is through the parking garage.
The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. We have outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Dredger, Otisburg.
I've got men dying down here.
Half the rioters out there have gas masks. Don't they watch the news? Scarecrow's toxin passes through anything.
You know, people forget. There's your regular wackos still out there. They sure as hell ain't taking the night off.
Not a whole lot I can do about that. Why don't they bill me when it's over?
It feels pretty hopeless around here sometimes, Batman. You remind us there's still hope. And, like, a way we can actually win.
Good to see you, Batman. I think the others forget we're in here sometimes. One more time so we're clear. Priority 1. We're here to save lives. And it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum.
Being on this phone is costing lives, sir. This is time I don't have.
This building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys.
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's gotta be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham south and west. I'm gonna... join him when...
I'll look into these later. Scarecrow's the priority.
Good
Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update. Okay. After you finish searching the docks, I want you to link up with Michaels and work your way back along the East River.
Don't worry about Ivy. That cell has her contained.
What's the flower girl got to do with Scarecrow? Is she a part of this?
I don't know. But I've got a feeling.
Yeah, I did too. Doc gave me some cream, and it cleared up in no time.
What's Rafferty's squad doing?
Scarecrow can't be doing this alone. It's too big. The whole of Gotham? Not even Joker could have pulled that off.
We need to be smart. We can't afford to lose any more men.
You can't lock me in here like some human.
Starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter.
Come on. Answer the phone, damn it.
If you ask me, we should use some of these weapons instead of letting them gather dust.
Might even things up a little.
God knows we could use the help.
One stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, aka Unknown. We had one custom tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch. One pair of shock gloves, worn by the Electrocutioner, aka Lester Buczynski. One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy, aka Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, a.k.a. Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good.
Diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. It's when you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Could have sworn I heard broken glass.
Run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1.
We should count our blessings that green-haired bastard is dead.
Tell him to get his ass back here now. That's an order.
Never seen him up close before. We've got your back in here, Batman. All of us. Owens from the diner probably wants you dead, but everyone else? Team Batman.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
Owens is a good cop, lives for the job. He don't deserve this.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing! He's got plans for you, Batman. You and all your friends. Tonight's the night we find...
Low breaths, John. Batman, we're not doing too good in here. It don't look
I have to get back out there.
You're not going anywhere. You've got a concussion.
They need help.
You won't be helping anyone in your state. You'll get yourself killed.
I left them. Bobby, they pulled him from the car.
Convoy got separated. There's still men out there. God knows where. They could be dead for all I know.
Cheering. They tore him to pieces like animals.
Great help we all turned out to be. The lowlives out there must be laughing at us.
This thing's had a serious upgrade.
Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Nice.
Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a violent toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Should find Penguin. I heard he's recruiting. Ain't it great having these streets all to ourselves?
request, I've created a series of diagnostic simulations to test the various functions of the suit and Batmobile. Simply select the appropriate program, and the Bat computer will provide a navigational marker.
I'm heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose? Tonight's the night we stick it to the bat. About time, if you ask me. It's Batman! And put your foot down! Smash him! This'll be easy, Bat. Harley's in town? Kinda thought she'd just curl up and die without Joker. Dent's planning something big. Why else would he team up with Penguin? What's with all the rain?
Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid with that umbrella.
Identity confirmed. Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.